Hi guys, it's Justine, and today I'm going to do a what I eat in a day. This is my breastfeeding slash postpartum weight loss slash vegetarian version. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So what I'm having for breakfast today is a breakfast burrito. Right here I have some 2 eggs scrambled and some cheddar cheese. I'm also going to add some diced tomatoes, some paste salsa, and some of this broccoli slaw. I love using this instead of lettuce because it has a crunch to it, which makes the texture really great, and it has broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage. And that is it for what I'm going to have in my burrito. And then with the eggs, I also fried them with olive oil instead of butter because that makes it a bit healthier. I'm also going to make this French roast coffee, and this is a K-cup. So here's my burrito all loaded up with all of the goodies before I roll it up. I'm not even sure if I can roll it up because I do this every time I make burritos. I always put way too much stuff than fit in the tortilla, so I might need to eat it with a fork or eat it like a jumbo-sized taco. I also have this water bottle filled up with ice water, so I'm going to be drinking that with my breakfast. I am also going to add this almond milk creamer in the flavor vanilla to my coffee. It is vegan. I know I talk about this a lot, but right now I am eating vegetarian, but I am also like trying to make the transition slowly to vegan. So I'm just doing that by making some more vegan choices. And then I'm also going to add a tiny bit of this Torani sugar-free raspberry. From what I have read, the sugar-free Torani syrups are vegan, but the sugar ones are not. I'm going to explain that a little bit more in my favorites video because I am going to include this in my favorites video. But I'm going to add just a teeny bit of this for some raspberry flavor, and it's really good. And now I have my burrito with a fork because there's no way I'm going to be able to eat it like a taco style without getting dirty. My coffee, water, my journal so I can write down what I'm going to be eating, and I'm going to start watching some YouTube videos. So that is it for my breakfast. So now I am on my second cup of coffee and my second bottle of water, and ooh, look, my bottle matches my phone case. Ooh, that was not planned. But yeah, so that is where I am at. It's actually noon, but I'm probably gonna have a late lunch today because I had breakfast at around 10 and I'm just not feeling very hungry yet. But on my second cup of coffee, second glass of water, yeah. I also don't normally have 2 glasses of coffee in a day unless it's like Starbucks, because Starbucks is like mochas and stuff are usually kind of more cream than coffee, and so they're not like as caffeinated as the coffee I drink at home. But caffeine really fucks with me and like makes me really jittery, and sometimes I get like really lightheaded if I'm having caffeine on like too little of sleep. So normally I only keep it to like 1 cup of coffee today, but I am so tired. And I have a lot to do today because I'm going on vacation this week and I need to pack, but before I can pack I need to finish folding laundry, and this past week was finals week, so I have a huge pile of laundry, so today calls for an extra cup of coffee. So it is now lunchtime, so I'm going to have some of this Nature Box chocolate chia granola with some silk almond milk. Not exactly the best lunch, but I am really craving something sweet. So that's what I'm going to have to deal with that craving. And then I'm also going to have some of these mini peppers. I've already cut them into halves with about probably a tablespoon and maybe 2 tablespoons of ranch. So here is my lunch and another water bottle filled with ice water. So now I'm gonna have like a mid-afternoon snack. So I'm gonna have some dates, Fuji apples, dried California peaches, and dried mango. So just a bunch of dried fruits for my snack. And I went ahead and put them all in a bowl together and made like a dried fruit salad. And of course I'm having another bottle of water to go with my snack. So right now I am just sauteing up some onions, garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper, as well as some oregano and basil, put in some olive oil, and I'm gonna make this into a soup, but this is just to get it all cooked up and flavorful. I also, for the garlic, I like to use like pre-cut garlic in these things. It's obviously not as fresh, but it's just so convenient. You can hear the baby whining in the background. And then I cut up a small onion and just kind of winged the measurements as far as the garlic and the spices go. But this is the start of the soup. Okay, so I added some quinoa, some pinto beans, and also a pack of frozen mixed veggies. This is the frozen veggies I use. I know it's not as healthy as fresh veggies, but it's healthier than canned veggies, so you know, it's a happy medium. They come in like these mini bags, which is perfect. This is like perfect for like just throwing into a soup. And so I love this, and it's organic, so you know, also again, slightly healthier than canned veggies. I also went ahead and threw in some broth. I'm using this College Inn garden vegetable broth. And already this smells so good. It is completely vegan, but I might actually sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top. This is a big frozen chunk. This is all still heating up because what I did is I made stuffed bell peppers the other day, and I still had quinoa and beans and a few veggies, and so I threw it in the freezer because I knew I was going to make soup, so that way it wouldn't go bad being left in the fridge. And then just now I defrosted it. I'm not sure if I'm going to freeze this again. I'm not quite sure how sanitary that is, or if I'm just going to toss this. I really don't want to toss it because that's wasting food, so I'll probably try to freeze it again. But that's like a quick tip. If you ever make way too much food, put it in the freezer and you can use it for something else. And that is the soup. I also have this broccoli slaw that I used in my burrito this morning that I really need to use up because my husband won't eat this if I'm not here because he's not really a vegetable person. And I'm about to go on a vacation, so this is going to go bad, so I think I'm just going to also throw it in the soup. Sometimes soups, if you put too much stuff in there, it ends up not being very good. So I really hope this doesn't like ruin the soup, but yeah, I am going to throw it in. Okay, so throwing that in actually made this kind of look more appetizing because now there's like a ton more color. It's not just like brown from the beans and quinoa. But there it is. It's totally packed full of veggies now, whereas before it was mostly beans. And as you can see, it's just, it's more like just a mixture of veggies and beans and quinoa with a little bit of broth. I think I'm going to put in some more like salt because the veggies, of course, are not salted. And so that will just make it a tiny bit more appetizing. I also decided to throw in that last bit of beans and quinoa. You can see a big frozen chunk right here, just so I don't have to worry about it. This is a lot of soup, but this can also be frozen, and you can eat it at a later date. Just pop it in the microwave, and so I think that's what I am going to do with it. And then this can be frozen, and I can also have it when I get back from vacation. And here is the finished product. I also topped it off with some Parmesan. You of course don't have to do that if you are vegan, but like I said, I'm transitioning and I love me some cheese on top of soup. And then I'm also just having some leftover coleslaw from Church's Chicken because it sounded really good and we need to eat it up. So normally, can you tell I haven't left the house today because my hair is the exact same as it was this morning. Anyways, so normally, I was planning on doing a smoothie for dessert, but I'm so full right now, so I don't think I'm going to be really eating anything for the rest of the night besides water. But I am going to just quickly show you what I use for smoothies. I get these in big packs at Costco. Fresh Start Smoothie blend. And this is the berry and this is the apple. They both have spinach in them as well. And this one also, I think this has broccoli in it too, but they are organic, and I will usually only use half a bag, and that's enough for me and my son. My husband doesn't usually eat these things. Sorry about the baby in the background. My husband's got her. But these are what I use for smoothies, and I'll usually throw in some water, or usually water with a tiny bit of almond milk. And then I will occasionally use, like, I like putting bananas in, but we don't get bananas a whole lot because I feel like they just go bad so quickly. They like go bad faster than we can eat them. But I like the taste of bananas in both of these smoothies, and it also just really helps with the texture. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I'll have those linked in the description bar. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.